This is the injury time goal that Manchester United scored to beat Everton in the FA Cup semi-final. Everton made a number of positional bad decisions. Let's take a look at them. First of all, we see how the 10 outfield players are arranged. There's Lukaku up front on his own. Four defenders back here. One holding midfielder there. And four midfielders there. They're in a 4-1-4-1. They're in pretty good position. The ball's right here. And as this ball gets switched out to the left, they all shift over to their right, and they're still in pretty good position. One of the first things you're going to see is that Martial here is going to check off the back line. And we've talked about checking and playing between the lines and how this always causes problems for teams. So once he does this and comes away from the goal and receives the ball here, he's now pulled this Everton defender off his back line. One of the midfielders has rotated back, and so they're still in pretty good shape. But now when the ball goes forward into a striker's feet, they're in a situation that shouldn't be dangerous at all. There's four of them, five actually here, in a good line, and there's really ahead of the ball nobody for Manchester United and only one player in support. What they haven't recognized is the run that Martial himself is going to make here. And now this run is being tracked. What's the problem with the tracking run? Is he goal side? Nope. Not goal side. Ball gets played in. Martial finishes. Great finish. But why really does it need to be this player who's never going to catch Martial because he's not as fast, trying to recover? Do you see anybody else taking up a defensive position now for Everton, if we wind it back a little bit, who has absolutely nobody to mark and can tuck over into a more central position where the danger is? Yes, this player right here. How about as you see combinations happening centrally, you're in a slightly wider position with nobody to mark, and in fact, not only do you have nobody to mark, you've got help even wider than you. So if we have this guy tucking in into a more central position, he can see the danger of this run and deal with it. Doesn't do that. In fact, I want you to watch how much he moves at all. See where he is now? See where he is now still? Points. Goal. Watch him put his hands on his head. Could have helped. Didn't really do anything to help. This is the left back. This is Leighton Baines. Again, nobody to mark. Go help. All right, you see that the danger now, once this ball goes into this player, and this player who played it is making a run. This is not a three-player combination. This is just a 1-2. So why these guys aren't seeing this and coming over here to help, it's really hard for me to understand. There is a Manchester United player way out on the right touchline out here. Not dangerous. Not dangerous at all. If they switch it over that way, they're doing you a favor, and everyone's got time to switch over to the left again. When you see these central combinations happen, and you're a wider player, go inside to help your center backs. The problem we've been having is our center backs feeling like they need to go outside to help the outside backs. Really, it's the opposite case. The outside backs have to tuck in and help and prevent central attacks. This is way too easy a goal. Again, that's a great finish under pressure. But if Baines sees this danger earlier, he's coming across and he can get a tackle in. He's too late. If this holding midfielder sees this danger earlier, he can tuck in. He's too late. You've got to make it difficult for teams to play right through you. Make them go around you, make them go wide. That still needs a good cross and an unmarked player arriving at that ball and finishing one touch. That's a lot harder to do than two players simply exchanging passes. There's one, there's two, and now they're in on goal.